What's up, everyone, and welcome to Jason Old Art Behind the Art. Today we're looking at a painting that I titled Awakening, and actually sold the original already. So that you guys can follow along, I'm gonna put it right here so you can see the painting while I talk about some of my thoughts and inspirations behind this particular painting. And so I'm actually gonna start with the title, Awakening. I went back and forth between intuition and awakening, and both of which sort of revolve around the idea of the third eye. And so, but I thought the third eye was way too cliche, and I wanted something a bit more unique, or that really truly embodied everything that I wanted to convey in this painting. And so intuition didn't work, and so awakening ended up being the title, and I think that was the perfect choice, actually. But because it works on two levels: one, the idea of being awake and your eyes are wide open, and two, the idea of an awakening and things becoming clearer, and a sort of shedding your skin and seeing things with a bit better vision, or how things really are as opposed to how they appear to be. And so I wanted to work both of those angles with this painting. And so I think Awakening as a title was perfect. And so in terms of the composition itself, I started with the eye, and and of course, as you can see, it's at the top of the painting. And so I wanted to figure out a way, after I got finished with the eye, I wanted to figure out a way to balance it out. And so that's why I put these flowers at the bottom as a way to, sort of a counterweight to the top of the painting. And the background, I went with a blue, and I think it works perfectly because I wanted it to kind of sit underneath the what became a blue eye. And so that was a nice way to work the background and the color of the eye together. But in terms of the flowers themselves, a great complementary color to blue is orange. And so I wanted to make the orange in those flowers, and a little bit of red I put in there as well. I wanted to make that pop, right? To give it, again, like I said, a bit of a counterbalance, because the eye itself, as you can see, it's a pretty powerful symbol on the painting. And so I needed something equally as heavy to balance it out, which is why I put two flowers instead of one. And so, but in terms of the eye, I kind of encased it in skin, and whether it looks like it's melting or it's peeling back, I'm leaving that up for interpretation. But I will say it was inspired by the previous painting, which was Episodio. And so I wanted to play around with that style a bit more. And so I think it worked well to encase that eye inside that skin. And again, playing around with the idea of being awake, and also the idea of an awakening where, you are, peeling back your skin and sort of seeing in a much clearer way. And so that's really, the essence of this painting. And again, the painting I titled Awakening. And like I said, the original has been sold. But if you want a print, or you want some merchandise or an accessory that has this artwork on it, you can get it at jasonoldart.com. And again, thanks for watching Behind the Art. And as always, stay stoked.